Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killer Rodan. So alright, more Christmas stuff I'll be talking about. I guess I'd be to be a bit more specific is a special type of topic video. One of these discussion type videos I haven't done in a good bit on this channel anyway. So I just thought might as well just get to it I guess. I get of course, since I haven't done one of these on this channel for a good while. And yes, of course, this is in regards of the Jehovah's Witnesses. I haven't been to their website in a good while, so I just decided to go to it. I'll be talking about one of their sermons discussing Christmas. Oh boy, yeah. Guess getting a Christmas Barbie doll is to be considered a sin, according to these close-minded people. Why can be so uptight? And yes, you have to give 10% of your earnings if you have a job to them. Oh well. I guess so much for getting that really, really expensive special edition Barbie toy. Christmas, of course. Ooh, what is this? Communism? That's what it sounds like. Very much like communism. Ugh. Anyway, but that's pretty much what this is going to be about. This little sermon here.
What does the Bible say about Christmas? The Bible's answer. The Bible does not give the date of Jesus' birth, nor does it say that we should celebrate his birthday.
All right, for some context here, for those who don't know, you're probably just confused by this. Is that yes, the Jehovah's Witnesses don't celebrate birthdays because it's too distracting. You got to study the Bible in every waking moment as much as you can. Then, technically speaking, Jesus himself was actually born during the summer, in contrast to what Christians believe, which they believe is during the Christmas.
As McClintock and Strong's Cyclopedia states, the observance of Christmas is not of divine appointment, nor is it of NT New Testament origin. Instead, an examination of the history of Christmas exposes its roots in pagan religious rites.
Okay, technically, there is some religious context to some extent, but not in the way that a lot of these Christians and Jehovah's believe, because it is, okay, that part is true that it is of a pagan origin. Pagans do have their own belief system, their own spirituality, so yes, that was true actually. It is from a pagan origin. So I just had to slightly tweak that up there.
The Bible shows that we offend God if we try to worship him in a way that he does not approve of.
Okay, that's weird. Why can't you just thank God? Just thank God for other things. You can be graceful. Why do you have to be worship a God? That's something I never understand from any religion, really. It's not just Jehovah's Witnesses, but literally any religion. Why do you have to worship anybody? I mean, it's one thing to be graceful. That's fine. You can be graceful. Don't get me wrong. But up to the point, it just becomes obsession. That's just weird when you think about it. But okay, go on.
History of Christmas customs. 1. Celebrating Jesus' birthday. The early Christians did not celebrate Jesus' birth because they considered the celebration of anyone's birth to be a pagan custom.
Okay, first of all, again, another correction there. Some Christians do celebrate birthdays. That some Christians do that. Some Catholics do that. It just depends who you talk to. Some do, some don't, but for a variety of different reasons. Another thing, no. Birthdays themselves don't have a pagan origin. I mean, okay, granted, even if it did, whoop de do. Why does it matter? I don't get it. Even if birthdays had a pagan origin, which they don't, but if they did, as long as nobody's getting hurt, who cares? Like, really, who really cares, really? And again, it's just borderline obsession. Gotta think about Jehovah. Jehovah. Nothing but Jehovah. You had to please Jehovah 24/7. Yes, even in your sleep. Because don't think any naughty thoughts, because those thoughts are just sinful. Seems to be controlling when you think about it. So to answer to the thing is that to answer the question, does the Jehovah's worship Christmas? No, they don't. That's kind of why this was made, I guess, to some extent. But anyway, let's just wrap it up, shall we? Here we go.
The World Book Encyclopedia. 2. December 25th. There is no proof that Jesus was born on that date. Church leaders likely chose this date to coincide with pagan festivals.
Are you stupid or something? This doesn't make any sense. I mean, yes, there are Christians out there who do celebrate their birthdays. That does happen. But that in itself is not evidence that it's a pagan origin. I mean, yes, pagans might have branched out and just started their own thing, but even the pagans themselves even further branched out because in the more modern day version of it, it's called Wicca. So there's even subsets of paganism. So even that stretched to some extent. So yeah, while yes, originally paganism did come from Christianity, but it branched out and started its own thing. That's true, but that in itself does not mean you have a point. And yes, a lot of pagans don't may not even believe in a god when you think about it. But okay.
On or around the winter solstice. 3. Gift giving, feasting, partying.
Yes, like gift giving, tree decorating, and all that jazz you just list off. Yes, again, that's true. A lot of this did originate from pagans. That is true. But that doesn't mean you have a point. What are you talking about?
The Encyclopedia Americana states, Saturnalia, a Roman feast celebrated in mid-December,
What the hell are you even talking about? Romans are not pagans. And I know he's trying to act like he's some kind of historian or whatnot, therefore he has a point. See, that's what I'm talking about. Therefore, a point. Shut up. Nothing is being backed up here. He's just putting stuff out of his ass and acting as if there's some kind of point, which makes no sense because there isn't one.
the model for many of the merrymaking customs of Christmas. From this celebration, for example, were derived the elaborate feasting, the giving of gifts, and the burning of candles.
Again, a lot of this can be traced to pagan stuff. That doesn't mean you have a point. And these are the type of people who get mad at two women getting along with each other. Case in point, they actually made a little cartoon here, folks. Yeah, saw it. Yeah, it's lit playing this part because give some context. Yeah, the little girl talks about what happened during class to her mother and sees something that's kind of sus to her. Yes, oh no, lesbians exist. How dare you do that? But anyway, they have a little conversation here.
Mom, I drew our family in school today.
Oh, wow!
I didn't have time to finish Caleb's face. Carrie drew two mommies.
Oh my god, just look at her face. Sweet Jesus. It looked like she was just hit by a ton of bricks or something. And yes, you can see where this is going. There's going to be some kind of lesson that we have to listen to what Jehovah wants because Jehovah is the creator of all things, of course. The only way you can have a proper family is between a man and a woman. Again, what is this, the 1950s? And yes, they want, when I say they, the Jehovah's Witnesses, they want that kind of model when it comes to a family structure. It's basically a nuclear family, pretty much. Or at least a version of that, their own version of the nuclear family in a sense. Okay, that's pretty much what they want, really. And they view this as a threat. And this cartoon here is supposed to be a lesson here. Of course, women aren't allowed to make money, at least a good amount of money for themselves. It goes into the whole thing was referring to 10% of their earnings will have to go to the church. I mean, this goes for the men and the women, but the Jehovah's Witnesses have the mindset of women being submissive. Women have to be submissive to their husband and whatnot, of course. And yes, they were not allowed to make a certain amount of money. There's a cap to it, which again sounds like strangely like communism. Damn it! So much for the Barbie thing, right? The Christmas one. Yeah, those look really nice, though. I'll give it that.
She told me they're married to each other.
I know this sounds rather nitpicky, but what's with the hand movements? The hand gestures here are so weird when you think about it.
My teacher says that all that matters is that people love each other and that they're happy.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock! Well, people have their own ideas about what is right and wrong.
Oh my god, that is so goddamn condescending. Oh, sweet Jesus. No one's bothering you. What are you talking about?
But what matters is how Jehovah feels. He wants us to be happy, and he knows how we can be happy.
In other words, being a lesbian means you're miserable. That's a stereotype, you know that, right? And this entire thing is condescending.
That's why he invented marriage the way he did.
You mean one man and one woman?
Exactly. Look at Genesis 1:27. Jehovah created Adam and Eve.
Isn't that technically incest? Because wouldn't that mean they're related? And they would have sons and daughters and they would have to have sex with each other? So incest is okay, but two women liking each other is somehow evil. Okay.
Male and female. Then in Genesis 2:24, he said that a man will stick to his wife.
Again, this is extremely condescending. So you're telling me that, again, a lesbian couple are incapable of having good relationships? Again, where are you getting this from exactly? I know they're trying to use this airport thing like a metaphor. It still doesn't make any sense when you think about it.
Friend, and live in paradise forever. But we have to follow his standards to get there. At Matthew 7:13 and 14, it talks about the road leading to paradise.
This doesn't explain anything because how is being a lesbian translates to you don't have the key to happiness. You don't have the key to be in this paradise. Why does it always have to be only straight people and literally no one else? This literally makes no sense in any shape or form. So yeah, this entire thing is gaslighting because if you were in a relationship with another woman and somehow again translates to you don't know true happiness, you think you know true happiness, but in reality you don't know what true happiness is. Again, so condescending.
Share his message. So, what can you say to Carrie?
Well, I could tell her about the paradise. I could tell her about the animals and the resurrection.
That's awesome.
What's the problem though? What's the issue? Okay, two women like each other in a rather romantic way, so what? And of course, this entire thing is just really homophobic, of course. And they're trying to present it in such a cheerful way, happy-go-lucky and whatnot. Like their way is the absolute true way, and this, of course, is a logical fallacy concerning the fact that is going by to tradition. It's the traditional, it's the tradition logical fallacy. The old way is the best way, and no other way is possible. Somebody's stuck in the past. Stuck in the past. Oh, stuck in the past. You don't think as if that gay people didn't exist back then, which they did. Let's just a lot of these religious individuals trying to hide that in a lot of ways. But anyway, just go back to Christmas stuff. I'm trying to just give you this sense, just trying to give you the idea of how these people are. That's the point here. Just trying to give you the mindset of how these individuals think, which is really weird. Really, really weird when you think about it. It makes no sense. But anyway,
The Encyclopedia Britannica notes that all work and business were suspended during Saturnalia. 4. Christmas lights.
since Christians celebrate birthdays and Christianity stole the Christmas from the pagans, therefore connection. That doesn't make any sense. He's trying to draw a line that Christians are being hypocritical, which, okay, a lot of them are. That's true, actually. A lot of them are hypocritical. But Jehovah's Witnesses are guilty of the same thing because their version of the Bible is based upon what the Christians believe. It's more or less the same kind of thing to some extent when you think about it.
According to the Encyclopedia of Religion, Europeans decorated their homes with lights and evergreens of all kinds to celebrate the winter solstice and to combat evil spirit.
Again, yes, I love this dressing up the living room and whatnot, decorating the Christmas tree. Yeah, a lot of this can be traced back to the pagan traditions. Again, that's true, but you're steering the wrong. You're no different than a lot of these Christians are because, yes, the Jehovah's Witnesses would actually alter a lot of their documents to fit their narrative if something seems like a contradiction, which just makes this entire thing even more hypocritical. Yes, both sides can be hypocritical. Both sides can be very, very hypocritical.
5. Mistletoe. Holly. The Druids ascribed magical properties to the mistletoe in particular. The evergreen holly was worshipped as a promise of the sun's return.
Promise of the sun? What are you even blabbering about at this point? I don't get that. What? What is going on here exactly? I mean, granted, I didn't really have a clue as to what was going on since the beginning of the video. I was even confused then. I'm still confused now. If anything, more confused. But okay, go on. Let's just wrap it up.
The Encyclopedia Americana. 6. Christmas tree. Tree worship, common among the pagan Europeans, survived after their conversion to Christianity. One of the ways in which tree worship survived is in the custom of placing a Yule tree at an entrance or inside the house in the midwinter holidays. Encyclopedia Britannica.
That's pretty much where that ends. Again, yes, there are some pagans who did convert into Christianity. That did happen, and vice versa. So there are some Christians who converted into pagans. Yes, these things did happen. But again, that does not mean you have a point. That does not mean what you're saying is right. This makes no sense. These people are so uptight, as if that wasn't obvious enough. There's a lot more I can talk about, but I should end it already. I guess I could get that one special edition Christmas Barbie doll just out of sheer spite because I'm a spiteful person, I guess. No, I guess I do it anyway because I feel like it. I don't care if they judge. Whatever. But anyway, folks, thanks for watching, folks. I think that'll be it for now. So, yeah, I just want to do something with Jehovah's Witnesses because I haven't done one of these videos in a good long while, I guess. So, anyway, yes, that would be it for now. So, I really do appreciate anybody for watching. Yeah, these people are weird. Just what the hell is going on exactly? I do not know. Anyway, thanks for watching. Until next time, see ya. There you go.